Love Light Leslie, Hamilton County K through 12 art show. I'm so glad that I got a chance to run into Cricket one day at a mock football game of sorts. And I kind of ran this idea by her because I thought, we really need to celebrate Leslie. He was an icon not only to Chattanooga, but worldwide. And he shared with us the positive sides of the world when things like COVID seemed to be very negative. If you were tuning in on his Instagram, watching his pillow talk messages, watching his TV shows or his movies, one thing's for certain, Leslie made us all laugh. His humble view of life and giving heart made us all smile. A quote that resonated with me is this: happiness is a choice, happiness is a habit, and happiness is something that you have to work hard at. It just does not just happen. So you're gonna see artwork inspired by his life, from family stories that his sister Cricket here told to the art teachers in January, from his love for horses, umbrellas, acts of kindness, happiness, and love. The art teachers took those stories back to their students and shared them with them and allowed them to then interpret his life through their art. So right here in this building, Leslie studied theater, or I should say theater, and theater, and we are all so pleased to be able to bring this show to you in this space. 3 years ago, Leslie's album, Company's Comin', was released, and that's some of the music that you just heard. Thank you for viewing these works today and being our company, and I hope you can leave with a smile on your face, because that is what Leslie would have wanted. So I'm very proud today to have many Chattanooga distinguished guests with us that came out to support us. So first off, I would like to welcome Deputy Mayor Tucker McClendon.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a full circle moment. Both of my high school art teachers, Miss Cook, Miss McGuire, are in the audience that taught me at Ooltewah High School. I was joking with Superintendent Robertson that he joked he got a C, and I said I think I had an F until my parents got called, because I am not artistic at all. But it's just a wonderful privilege to be here and see all the parents, the grandparents here, supporting the kids, and the wonderful works of art down the hallway and out and about. The talent in our schools are incredible. We have the lunch, and Mayor Wamp couldn't be here tonight. He has 5 kids, and then everything got messed up yesterday, and so sports got delayed till today, and so he couldn't be here. But we get to see almost every Tuesday we go into a school and eat lunch. And from our Future Ratings Institutes to our art school or art classes, it's incredible what our students can do and what they achieve and where they will go as we support them, and not only supporting them in our Future Rating Institutes, but making sure they have art supplies and are supported in that way. And what it is and what this means for Cricket and her family. My one Leslie Jordan story, I think after COVID or during COVID, every Chattanoogan kind of got their own, but my now wife was living downtown, and where he was, I guess, renting a condo was above the Dollar General, and that was like all that was open. And so we would go to the Dollar General and get toilet paper and paper towels when we could. And he was sitting up, it was right when he started going viral, and he was sitting up on his thing, and we said, Leslie, and we just had a conversation. And so every time I pass that patio, I think about him and the light that he brought to everything. So this is just a fitting way to honor him, showcase our students, and showcase our public schools and all the talent that is in them every single day. Am I introducing Dr. Robertson? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank y'all for having me. Awesome work for our artists that are in here. And thank you to all of our teachers and principals that are here supporting them.
Thank you, Tucker. Thank you so much. All right, next I'd like to introduce you to the Director of the Office of Chattanooga Arts, Culture, and Creative Economy Division of Mayor Tim Kelly's office, and that is Ms. Carmen Davis.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Mayor Kelly, it is my honor to be here as we gather to celebrate the extraordinary talents of our Hamilton County school children at this special exhibition. It was also an honor to be a part of the team, along with Cricket and family, who produced a beautiful celebration of life at the Memorial Auditorium, if you were able to attend it, as well as the naming of the commemorative Leslie Jordan Way that's in Coolidge Park. If you haven't been there, you should go visit. Today, we come together to honor the memory of Leslie Jordan, a cherished Chattanooga native whose kindness, joy, and laughter left an incredible mark on our community. Through the creative expressions of our students, we pay tribute to Leslie's remarkable life and the positive impact he had on so many. Of course, those COVID stories, I think we all have those about him. And it also shows the power of the arts, because the arts carried us through. This exhibition not only showcases the artistic abilities of our youth, but also underscores the vital role that arts education plays in shaping well-rounded individuals. The arts cultivate empathy, foster creativity, and instill a lifelong appreciation for beauty and expression. I want to express sincere gratitude to the students, teachers, and organizers who have worked to bring this exhibition to life. Your dedication to the arts enriches our community and inspires us all. In closing, let us embrace the spirit of Leslie Jordan as we immerse ourselves in the beauty and creativity on display today. May this exhibition serve as a testament to the transformative power of the arts and a reminder of the boundless potential within each of our students. Thank you again.
And Hamilton County is pleased to have a superintendent that is supportive of the arts and our community. So please welcome Dr. Justin Robertson.
Thanks, Ms. Cook. Again, welcome to parents and community members. I want to start by acknowledging all of our art teachers that are here. I know there are a number. My daughter's former art teacher, maybe again in the future, but is here. So we want to say thank you to all of our art teachers and to Kelly Schimmel, who's our director of art, standing in the back. I was like, you need to be the one speaking. Kelly, raise your hand. She does an amazing job of advocating for art teachers. So we talk a lot in Hamilton County about student belonging. And really what that means is creating connections for kids. And one way that kids connect with each other, they connect with their teachers and with this community, is through the arts. And so what's amazing about this night is so many of our kids, over 200, have pieces here that are connecting with each other, but also connecting with this community. Already heard stories, Cricket, about Leslie, but our family, early days of COVID, my wife would wake up almost every morning, and I can't say her favorite saying, but still has a favorite saying from Leslie that really helped us connect during that time. But it's really neat for our kids today to connect to this community, and Leslie is a part of this community, and to have someone like him to look up to and connect their art with, and then to see what they can become through the arts is inspiring for us as a school district, more importantly for our kids. So when we talk about student belonging, when you want to see it in action, tonight is that. It's them connecting to each other, connecting to their teachers, and more importantly, connecting to this community. So thank you for putting this on. Cricket, thank you for allowing us to remember your brother this way. And again, thank you to our parents for supporting your kids on this evening.
All right, and now for our very special guest of the evening. We hope we are doing Leslie proud today, and although we wish he could have been here to enjoy this event, we have invited his family. I've gotten to know his lovely sister. She is just as passionate about her hometown, spreading kindness, and enjoying life as Leslie. Her love for her brother shines as she tells his multitudes of stories. To conclude this evening, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Miss Cricket Jordan.
Thank you. Well, I talked to the teachers in January, and she came to me October or November with this idea, and then carried it on from there. So this has been a long process that Carrie and her team have put together, and I'm just so grateful. My heart just sank yesterday when they said we weren't going to be able to have it last night, but then she said, oh, but we're postponing, we're not canceling, so I'm glad. I'm going to kind of talk, I've talked to the teachers, I'm going to kind of talk to the students about Leslie. He was born in Chattanooga at Memorial Hospital. We all did, but he went to Woodmore, Delwood, Brainerd, UTC. He went to the Massey Art Institute, he does love to draw. He drew the most beautiful horses when he was younger, and my cousin and I, we have been looking for those pictures. We think what happened was Leslie took all the horse pictures, and so who knows where they are, but they didn't make it back to Chattanooga. So, but Leslie, I think people said a life well lived. He actually wanted his legacy to be that he was kind. That's all he wanted. They said one word, and he said kind. Just be kind. And we're that kind of family, and so I want that to be my legacy too. But Leslie would never turn down anybody for a picture. It didn't matter if we were eating in the restaurant and everything. He would stand up. He'd take the picture. At Riverbend, his manager kept saying to him, "You cannot stop and take a picture with everybody that lives in Chattanooga, Leslie. You've got an interview with Channel 12. You've got an interview with Channel 3, Channel 9. You know, he's got all this." And Leslie, it's the first time I saw Leslie just be stern with his manager. And he looked at him and he said, "Mike, this is my hometown, and you can rework the interviews, but I will take a picture and talk to anybody that wants it." And that was it. I mean, that it happened. He would stop and take pictures, and they sang down at Riverbend and stuff. But the reason I'm saying that is because Leslie loved Chattanooga. You know, his high school, Mary Bowman, the ones that are here that know Leslie, he loved Chattanooga, everything about it. And he would come home, sometimes he'd have to come secretly, you know, just to get some really good rest. But he was home, or we were out there in California, you know, all the time. But when he came home to Chattanooga, he had specific things. He wasn't a procrastinator. He had specific places he wanted to go that maybe he didn't get to the last time, whether it was Bee's Restaurant or Southern Star or whatever. But he, because he loved Chattanooga, he has been rewarded with this kind of function and this kind of remembrance. And it just makes my heart so, I'll tell you, when I walked in those and saw those pictures, students, I'm amazed. I don't think I got a good grade in art, but I can't remember. But my mom kept everything that we made. So I have it, and I look at it, and I think, I don't think that I got a good grade on that. But anyway, so Leslie has gotten quite a few things in Chattanooga. He's got 3 Leslie Jordan days. You can, from different things that he's done and come, and they're over there signed by the mayors. He actually was a good student, kinda. He once he got to UTC, he made the dean's list at UTC. He did spend a semester at UTK, made the dean's list there. But when he would come in, he would want to see Moore's Barn. Now, Moore's Barn is across the street from Delwood, and that's where he had his first pony. And we've been talking about horses. Leslie lived, ate, breathed, everything was horses. From the time he was 5 years old, he got his first pony named Midnight, and that little pony was a Shetland, solid black Shetland pony. And it was so furry, it looked like, I don't know what it looked like, but anyway, Leslie would charge the neighborhood kids 10 cents to ride around the house. So he was an entrepreneur way early, and yeah, he would do that. But then his love for horses grew as he, you might see his book over here, horse shows, things like that. And then when he got out to Hollywood, he was able to be in a couple of movies where he was able to ride in the horses because he knew how. Things like that. His number one bucket list was to buy a pony farm. And he was so close to buying a pony farm when he passed away. And that was his number one thing. So there are books that his very last scrapbook is over there, right here, where he says, my hopes, my dreams, my ideas for this pony farm. And that was a month or two before he passed away. So at the very end, he was still thinking, that's how I'm going to retire. And they were going to be rescue ponies at his pony farm. And he drew everything, where we were going to live, my twin sister and I. He put us way out in the pasture. And then my mom in the house with him. And no, my mom was in the house. She had a room, and then there were some guest rooms. And then he had a house even further away from us. But anyway, he would go to Moore's Barn and ride over at Moore's Barn. We swam at Cumberland, a youth foundation. He was actually a swimmer and a high diver. These are things people might not know. We went to Central Baptist Church in Woodmore. It's not Central Baptist anymore, but the church is still there. And he was a member of the Chattanooga Boys Choir. He loved piano. He played the ukulele. My daddy taught him. He loves stickers. How many of you love stickers? I do. He put stickers on everything throughout his journals. He has 48 journals. Throughout his journals are stickers. And this is what shows you what a good brother. Now, he doesn't live here. And he sent notes almost every week to one of us. And one time he sent in an envelope, one of those manila envelopes, he sent me something. He would always send me his awards. He did not keep any awards in his house, just the Emmy was the only one. So they would come to me. So he was sending me something, but on the outside, he had put stickers of, we've got 7 cats. All right, I've inherited 7 cats because I'm by myself now. But he put a picture that matched the cat, each one of my cats. And he put a picture of it and put their name below it and sent it. And I thought, my God, he's so busy. That's a brother. That was just heartwarming. Leslie has a baseball card. You may not know it, but he threw the first pitch out at the Washington National game, and he practiced because he was not a sports person. In fact, we were coming back from Palm Springs one time, and he said, I said, Leslie, are we gonna back to LA? I said, Leslie, are we gonna get home in time for me to watch the Super Bowl? And there was this dead silence, and he's just driving, and he looks at me and he goes, Super Bowl, is that basketball or baseball? I said, Leslie, it's football. Oh my gosh. But he has a gospel album over there, and if you notice the back of it, duets with Dolly Parton, Chris Stapleton, Tanya Tucker, all kinds of celebrities. Eddie Vedder, who I don't know if you know, but he's part of Pearl Jam, and they all sang with him in these albums. And then last but not least, when he was before he passed away, for a year, he was developing a skincare line. And I would say makeup, and he'd say skincare. It's for both men and women, skincare. That's different than makeup, Cricket, whatever. Well, guess what he named it? Of course, it stopped after he died. Cricket and Sister. That was the name of the skincare line. But when he passed away, that stopped, obviously. So let me talk once again to the students, and this is what Leslie would want you to know. He went through some tough times himself. It was not easy for him, being short, and things like that. But he was always able to come through something with some kind of good attitude. He would tell me, he'd call me and he'd say, Cricket, remember, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. He also had a sponsor that told him that, you know, if you do things over and over, like if you get in a bad habit of something, you know, as kids, and, you know, something that's repetitive and whatever, he would say, Leslie, stove, hot, ouch. Don't do it again. Next time you decide to do it, don't, stove, hot, ouch. So he learned throughout his life, and but I can tell you that out in Hollywood and in his last, you know, doing all shows and things like that, people just love being around him. But he would tell you that he wants you to think of these words, and this is what we gave the students as far as art. Love, light, hopes, dreams, ideas, and last but not least, service. He has something like 72 different plaques or trophies or something just for doing service. For you know, doing, whether it was a MC at something or whatever, it was always service. So keep those in mind. Love, light, hopes, dreams, ideas, service. He was a small town boy, Chattanooga, Tennessee, and when he passed away, he was known worldwide. Brandy Carlisle said, Leslie was the world's best friend. You just felt like when you were watching him on the Instagrams and stuff, and people always ask me too, what's he like? What was he like as a kid? Well, Mary knows. What was he like as a kid? What you saw on Instagram, if you consider him, that was him. Everything was comical, everything was fun, everything. So my twin sister and I were so blessed. People always say, oh, I had to go to high school and I'm on the shirt tail of my brother and I wish they wouldn't, you know, do this, that, and the other. We loved it. Even back then, people loved him so much, we were like, man, we're going to ride right on his coattails, right on in there, you know, the twins. So thank you. I do have something, and I would ask, will you go under the step, go around and go under the steps? I have something for Carrie. Oh, I wanted to say, I do have pictures. They're not signed, unfortunately, because Leslie would not sign anything in advance, and he wouldn't let anybody duplicate his signature. So I do have pictures. I don't know how long they last. Please just take one. You know, one, maybe two per family, one per family. I don't know. Okay, Carrie, come here. Come here, girl. She has worked so hard, and I was an event planner. I did Macy's Thanksgiving Parade and Tournament of Roses, and I'll tell you, she is a hard worker, and she put her heart and soul in. I want you to open it up. Okay? There's about 3 or 4 things.
Oh, good. Okay. Make a mess right here, man.
I know, well, I just stuffed it in there. Yeah, now.
Oh, man. Well, I already got to tell you that I'm going to wear these tomorrow.
Love Like Leslie,
Look, I wore
socks.
for Chattanooga today. I wore my moon high socks.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, Chattanooga thing. Okay.
I love those.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Now
goodness.
keep going.
Okay, keep going. Oh, wait, that was-
She deserves every bit of
Oh, my
this.
goodness. All right, well, that's going to go with my socks. I can already tell. Oh, my gosh. I feel really great.
Will and Grace.
Yeah.
Will and Grace. Karen and, yeah, Karen, yeah. I tell you, he and Karen, Megan Mullally, they had a great friendship, and they just try to up each other. Mm-hmm.
This one there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Thank you so much.
Maybe in your office.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
And this, the album. Yeah, that's Leslie's album. You can still buy them, they still have them, yeah. Some things they don't, but, yeah. But it's company's coming.
Company's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you like it, go get it. It's still online and all the different, you don't have to open it, it's over there, yeah.
Okay.
Thank y'all again for coming. My gosh, what a crowd. And I agree with her. The art teachers, the parents, the grandparents, you should be so proud.
I swear, I walked in and saw that umbrella that's on the right side. I thought I was gonna pee my pants. I thought, oh my gosh, look at all this. So thank you to all the students.
Cricket, thank you so much.